Hey everyone, Matthew Cooke, founder and CEO of GTC Golf Academy here, and I'm going to show you how to reduce those 3-putts on the golf course, maybe hole more putts, but ultimately putt better, perform better out on the golf course, which really could be the difference between shooting an 82, 83 or a 79. So I've got a 15-foot putt here behind me, between 15 and 17 feet approximately. And I work a lot with golfers that shoot in the mid-80s, and so I hear all the time in the clubhouse or before a lesson or during a lesson, I had so many opportunities from 15 feet and I didn't make any of them, or I only made one of them. And whilst I love that they're very ambitious and they want to hole putts, from 15 to 20 feet you're not going to hole that many putts. The best players in the world don't. So my question back to them is, how many 3-putts did you have? And typically it's anywhere from 3 to as high as 8 or 9 3-putts during that round. Imagine if you could just reduce half of them 3-putts. That's an 83 to a 79 or a 78. That's an 84 to a 79. Like the opportunities are just ridiculous just to reduce the 3-putts. And all we need to do for that is not to necessarily focus on trying to hole more 15-foot putts. It's to try and get the first putt, whether it's 15 feet or 30 feet, we're trying to get that first putt to finish inside of 3 feet or at 3 feet. Because if it's at 3 feet or in, even an average golfer or a higher handicap golfer has a 98% chance of holing that putt because it's so close. It's inside 3 feet. Like you're gonna miss very few putts. So all of a sudden you're gonna 2-putt more often. So the goal, not to have a negative perspective on this, but the goal is to reduce 3-putts first. And just by doing that and going through the process of doing that, you're going to hole more of them putts anyway, rather than focusing on the face and the stroke, which is almost irrelevant in putting, and this angle and that angle and this form and this technique. Really, that can just go to the wayside. Like, just get the ball inside 3 feet to start with, and you can go from shooting in the 80s to the 70s. It sounds super simple and almost for a beginner, but if you're a golfer that's shooting 82, 83 and you've shot that score for a while, maybe you want to listen to this and actually action it. I'm going to show you one exercise that I do with every one of my students when they're telling me that they're struggling from 15 to 20 feet. I do this exercise straight away, first time, all the time, and I want to say 90% of the time it has an instant effect on their putting performance. Like, I can almost guarantee it. I almost do guarantee it. So one simple exercise, we got 15 to 17 feet approximately here. This putt breaks anywhere like maybe close to 5 foot of break. So already this is a difficult putt just because the amount of break that it has on it. All we're going to do is when we're looking at the target, we're going to say target out loud. When we're looking at the ball, we're going to say ball out loud. What this does, the scientific point is verbal protocol, but basically you're just going to, because you're saying something out loud, you're just being more aware of what you're focusing on. So if I'm looking at the ball, I've got to say ball, 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 ball. And then when I start looking at the target, I say target, 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 target. Super simple. I do this with juniors as well. I just want you to be aware of what you're focusing on. So from the start of my pre-shot routine all the way until I hit the putt, I'm going to say out loud what I'm focusing on. So starting from now: ball, target, target, ball, target, 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 ball, 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 target, ball, target, 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 ball, 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 target, ball, target, ball, target, ball. Almost 5, maybe about 5 foot of break on it, but straight away I know just from saying it out loud that my focus was placed more on the target than the ball, and certainly none of my focus was on my technique or form, so I'm not going to fall into that paralysis by analysis. And now my ball's at 3 feet, probably just inside 3 feet, so I now have a 99% chance of holing that putt. So I just went from 3 putt to a 2 putt. If I do that all the time on the golf course, or at least 50% of the time, my score can go from 83 to a 79 just like that. So try this drill. It's super simple. I do it with everybody regardless of the level of golfer you are. I've done it with golfers that are shooting in the 90s, done it with golfers that shoot in the 80s, I've done it with golfers that shoot in the mid to low 70s. Every time it's had a dramatic impact. Try it, let me know how it goes, and I can almost guarantee that you're going to hole more putts and shoot lower scores.